Chad Chronister, and now I'm a major with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office.
What happened this morning?
This morning we had a burglary, an unfortunate burglary into shooting sports here on Dale Mabry Highway. You can come here and rent guns, purchase guns, shoot guns, and unfortunately tonight it became a place, or early this morning it became a place where you could come to break in and steal guns.
And what kinds of guns were stolen?
They were handguns. I'm not exactly sure what caliber makes, or semi-automatic or revolver, but 42 handguns.
They had, you have the serial numbers of these guns. Is there any other way that you can trace them through ballistics or anything like that?
We could work with ATF and get ballistics tests if we recovered. I don't know what type of historical data they retain. You'd have to ask the Bureau of ATF. But I think we're a step ahead. We're a step ahead in our investigation in the fact that we have these serial numbers. A lot of people steal stuff, whether it's to support a drug habit or for whatever reason, they steal it because they want to make it liquid cash. And we've taken an avenue from them, and that avenue being they can't go pawn it or legitimately sell the gun because we have it marked as stolen in the Florida and the National Crime Databases.
How common are these kinds of crimes?
Fortunate for us in Tampa, Florida, crimes as far as stealing 42 firearms is not very prevalent. That's not a common crime. I was just commenting earlier, unfortunately, with the population growth in Tampa and the population of more people carrying firearms, you're going to have more firearms taken and stolen, unfortunately. So, I could just encourage everybody to record those serial numbers to make it more of a probability that we're going to get those firearms back to you.
What was the break-in like? How did they get into this building?
These suspects, at least 4 of them, we know for sure, use some type of big tool, maybe a power tool, some big type of sledgehammer, something that would allow them to go through a concrete wall and enter a business through a wall, which wouldn't activate any type of alarm until the motion sensor sent them off when they when they got inside the business.
So they broke through concrete, but then once inside, what did they do?
Once inside, smashed some glass display cases to quickly grab the firearms and flee the business within 60 seconds.
Could the owner have done something differently to protect their guns inside?
I hate to speculate. I hate to sit back and Monday quarterback on what anyone could do or do better or not do better. But obviously, we could all, common sense, we could all, I think, come to an agreement that the more you secure a gun, the safer those firearms would be. I'd like to see everybody secure them so we wouldn't have them left in a car where they were taken, or falling out at a movie theater. The stories that we hear, or left behind here, or left open in an area where a child gets involved. So I think if we're going to carry a firearm, we're going to sell a firearm, we need to make sure those firearms are properly stored.
So that's a recommendation, but do you think that there should be a requirement that gun shop owners lock their guns away?
I would hate to make such a recommendation. I think we all have the responsibility. If we're going to handle, carry, or sell firearms, I think common sense wise, I think it's our responsibility, our responsibility to make sure those firearms are always properly stored.
What's the value, the monetary value of the guns that were stolen?
Unfortunately, with the investigation still being preliminary, I don't have any numbers. I don't have a value number. We're still actually confirming that there are indeed 42. This morning we initially thought there were 45, but there were duplicate tickets. So we know that now we have a more accurate number that there were 42. So this is still a very fluid, very active investigation. We're still reviewing videotape from surrounding businesses, following up every lead. This will be an investigation that we exhaust every means and continue to work around the clock until we solve this crime.
And finally, if people see the video and they have a lead, what can they do?
And that's a fantastic question. I implore, I plead to anyone who may know somebody who is involved in this crime to reach out to the Sheriff's Office. 911, our non-emergency number. You can contact us at tip 411 if you want to keep it anonymous. Whatever you need to do, please reach out to us. The life you may be saving may be your own.
Thanks so much for the time.
Take care.